Stop everything. 50 Cent just leaked my mother's fully uncensored nude photos after catching her in his bed. Now Papoose has formally filed a restraining order. What the hell is going on? Let's be clear, this isn't a rumor, it's explosive. It's petty warfare. And it's the kind of scandal that makes Jada and Will appear to be the goals of coup therapy. The internet is ablaze, and fans are asking the real question. Did Remy just break the code, or was it already broken behind closed doors? We're talking about leaked screenshots, airdrop booty shots, and I wish I'd met you first. Curtis said what Papoose, he's gone full Lifetime movie protagonist. Lawyer screenshots and reportedly threatening to burn it all down if one more gun track drops with his wife's name in it. This isn't just messy, it's catastrophic. So sit tight, because when 50 gets revenge, it comes in HD. And Remy sis might need more than bars to escape this one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest in this episode of When Keeping It Real. Goes way too viral. We're talking about more than just rumors. We're talking about restraining orders, texts, audio nudies, and a restraining order that reads like the script for a Tyler Perry thriller with a little budget and Zeus Network editing. It all began when 50 Cent, yes, Curtis, I ruin lives professionally, Jackson decided he was done playing nice. This time, he went nuclear, posting a series of blurry but recognizable images on his private burner Instagram. The one tagged at this TNZ with the caption, "Don't sleep with the ops if you don't want to wake up on Wi-Fi." The purportedly naked Remy, wearing only diamond anklets and a Yankee suit, posed in what fans immediately recognized as the notorious gun at Miami condo. Yes, the 150 was used to conceal information from child support papers. Internet detectives wasted no time tracing angles and shower tiles, and one fan even reversed a Google image and looked at the air conditioner. This is where it gets darker than Rhee's contour palette. The drop continued for 37 seconds on Instagram without any words or background music. Petty, this is weaponized drama at its best. He was drinking Branson cognac while a looping video of a woman complaining about Curtis played in the background. Let's go back a few months. Speculation began when Remy and 50 were seen inadvertently booking rooms at the same Dubai resort. They both posted pictures of themselves by the pool within 14 minutes of one another, with the same cabana, hookah, and suspiciously placed bottle of Casamigos. Then came the infamous mate-grabbing incident at the Bed Hip Hop Awards. Recall when Papoose went viral for taking 50's microphone and saying, "Respect my wife like I respect your music career before Power Season 11 becomes your court testimony." The audience laughed, but behind the scenes, everything was smoke and static. According to an unnamed stagehand named Lil Clipboard, the tension backstage was so high that Remy had to physically stand between the two men and whisper something into 50's ear, which caused him to smile and leave. Well, now we know what she whispered, but wait, it gets messier. Sources close to Papoose, also known as his barbershop group chat, claim he has been aware of the affair for months, but kept quiet while gathering evidence. He allegedly hired a tech forensics team that had previously worked on the Tory Lanez case to track burner phones, deleted messages, and cloud backups. Remy forgot she sensed what they found was enough to make Usher scream confessions peak. 3-1 text from Remy to a contact saved as Vitamin Water allegedly read, "Last night was crazy. Tell your driver next time not to honk." Papoose almost woke up. Excuse anyone who knew cheating would be this audibly reckless while we're at it. Avoiding the spotlight since her 2019 altercation with Britney Taylor backstage at a concert where Britney claimed Remy had punched her into a different tax bracket. Then there was the whole Easy the Block Captain situation, where she mentored him into a luxury penthouse and matching grill set. Fans joked that she was building a rap roster and a harem at the same time, but nothing at all could have prepared anyone for this level of explicit exposure. The real meltdown, according to industry rumors, came from none other than Papoose himself. He filed for an emergency digital harassment order against 50 Cent, citing things like emotional manipulation, online targeting, and public embarrassment from unauthorized media exposure. Trust us, he's not playing games. And honestly, can you even blame him? This is the same Papoose who supported Remy during a 6-year prison sentence. Even Nicki Minaj fans came out of hiding, like, not as a warning to y'all since 2017, and are now being called haters, lol. He held her down through parole hearings, ankle monitors, label drama, the whole nine, and this is what he got in return. His personal life became a group chat punchline, and to make matters worse, 50 Cent allegedly tagged Papoose in one of the shady posts with the caption, "This your queen thought you were a king." The disrespect went to the next level, and just when fans thought it couldn't get any worse, Remy disappeared, deleted her Instagram, archived her Twitter, and canceled her scheduled appearance at Hot 97's Women in Hip Hop. As the internet was still recovering, 50 Cent returned like a one-man content hurricane. But this time it wasn't blurry photos or dubious captions, it was voicemails. Yes, a second drop hit the internet like lightning in digital form. In the recording a woman's voice, allegedly, Rez can be heard whispering softly and emotionally, "You make me feel safe." Brunch, citing urgent personal matters translation. Sis knew it was time to go ghost. But silence doesn't last long in celebrity chaos. Don't tell him, not yet, as if it were safe enough to be careless. The audio then concludes with 50 Cent laughing and stating, "This voicemail got value. To let the drama stew. Wasn't petty folks, it was strategic shade and surround sound." But it didn't end there. A screenshot of a $30,000 wire transfer that was sent from a business account purportedly connected to Remy to Curtis J. Jackson was circulated online alongside the voice clip. The note stated that consulting does not entanglements get itemized like quarterly invoices. And while the internet detectives were still poring over frame-by-frame receipts and zooming in on timestamps, a mysterious Reddit user named Thebrong ST Vagina posted a 28 slide that revealed a thread that left the timeline gasping. The thread included screenshots of an alleged group chat in which Remy allegedly vented about Papoose's obsession with loyalty as if it were a love language, as well as a blurry FaceTime screenshot with 50 in a bedroom that fans claim matches the backdrop of Remy's most recent Instagram story. A Remy song with a tagline, "When your girl raps about street codes but forgets the marriage vows," has a decent nod. One YouTuber even claimed to have seen Remy and 50 sharing a churro at Disneyland last summer. And they posted a popcorn bucket as proof. At this point, it's more about how viral it can get than what's true. As all of this chaos was happening, TikTok creators were conducting digital autopsies on breathing patterns. And Twitter was connecting the dots like it was a detective series. Papoose broke the silence and did it like a man on a mission. According to sources close to his legal team, Papoose is investigating all legal options and claims he's dealing with severe emotional distress brought on by a targeted online smear campaign. Rumor has it that he's even in talks with civil rights titans Angela Ree and Cherilyn Ifill for what he's calling the moral justice case of the century. Remy was silent, made no statements, and sent no tweets or posts, just plain radio silence. However, we must not forget that we are discussing 50 Cent, the man who famously bought out 200 front row Ja Rule tickets only to leave them empty. If you believe that legal pressure will slow him down, you haven't met Petty Jackson. Just hours after the news of the restraining order broke, 50 posted a video of himself lifting in a gym without a shirt, with Lean Back playing in the background. He captioned the video, "Stay here, lame king. I already merged." A traffic joke in the midst of the law. Let's talk about the public's reaction because it's more divided than a family get-together after a will is read. On the one hand, hashtag Team PAPOOSE is trending, and fans are calling him the last loyal one, the loyalty king, and sharing old photos of him holding Remy down during her most trying years, as if he were trying out for husband of the decade. One tweet went viral claiming that he held her down during 6 years on parole, and she turned around and texted someone else. The math isn't mathing. On the other side, chaos hashtag Team 50 is asterisk the notorious voicemail clip is being remixed into beats, TikTok sounds, and even ringtone edits. DJs in Brooklyn are said to have released an exclusive club mix called Re's Ringtone. One version of the mix was posted on SoundCloud and included the chorus, "Don't Tell Him Not Yet," by Chia Lee and Clubhouse. Woo, don't even open the app. A room called Did Papoose Fumble or Was He Played? Ran for 11 hours straight. It was essentially a digital court case, complete with timelines, emotional testimonies, astrological charts, and more. At one point, someone even claimed that Beyoncé unfollowed B, but she didn't. When asked about the situation during an impromptu Instagram Live, Fat Joe Rees, longtime Terror Squad brother, looked directly into the camera and said, "Listen, I love Remy, but you can't play hopscotch with loyalty, especially when the block is watching. We thought it couldn't get any more unexpected than this." Cryptic, absolutely shady-o for sure. Sassy, 1000%, and then like seasoning sprinkled on an already messy stew. Wendy Williams. Yes, Wendy allegedly sent a voice note to the Shaw Room that had fans spinning. It reportedly said, "Remy always did look like Cardi B entered the chat just as we thought this scandal circus had reached its climax." She posted and quickly removed a tweet that said, "You all keep acting like marriage in this industry means loyalty 50. Like he was a snack. Guess she finally made a move? Excuse me? No, it simply means being more adept at concealing scandals." Boom. The tweet vanished more quickly than a public relations intern at a news conference, but the screenshots are permanently preserved on the internet. Let's be honest for a moment. If even half of these receipts are real, we might be witnessing the most strategically messy moment in hip-hop since Jay-Z ducked the Bayhive and Lid to rap another day. However, what if this is all smoke and mirrors? A carefully crafted PR power play designed to promote something big. Now, fans are speculating that Cardi was slyly hinting that the Remy and 50 drama might just be the tip of the iceberg. Is suspicious enough to warrant an Emmy, Grammy, and perhaps a group wellness retreat? Rumor has it that 50 Cent is in negotiations for a Netflix documentary series, and he has 3 new Power spinoffs lined up, and Papoose. He has been dropping mysterious freestyles with lines about loyalty, betrayal, and cold showers that fans believe are metaphorical thermonuclear heat. This could be a planned rollout that warrants a trailer or even an anonymous bet an executive allegedly set off the record. If it's staged, it's the most intelligent rollout I've seen since the 2023 fake Drake beef. But whether it's real or not, the fallout is real. The trust has been lost. The fans are split like a barbershop argument, and the hip-hop community is watching every Instagram story as if it were a live trial. This leads us to the last chapter of this story, the fallout, where we can finally see the wreckage. To put it bluntly, isn't just a love triangle. It's a celebrity war zone, and it's right in the middle of the battlefield. Remy's I Am Like a Gunnet album came out in 2024, but her team remained utterly silent. Her label released a vague statement stating that they are keeping an eye on the situation, wondering why your artist is trending. Word on the street, by which we mean the Shade Room comment section, is that Remy has temporarily moved to Atlanta for healing. She was reportedly seen entering a building called Rebirth and Redemption, Ricky, which is a wellness retreat near Buckhead, but her chakras are still aligning. Papoose, on the other hand, is in full-on nacho mode. He's not just defending his name, it's coming for reputations. According to legal insiders, his team is accusing 50 Cent of emotional distress online, targeting digital overexposure and reputation damage, and emotional sabotage. This isn't just a lawsuit. It's a Bravo miniseries waiting to happen. Even Wilder's Legal team has reportedly subsumed Verizon, T-Mobile, and Dropbox. It's not your typical lawsuit. This is the Avengers Civil War, photoshopped into a G-Unit album cover with the caption, "New artist signing soon." Welcome to the team, Queen Sir. He's out here doing interviews, sipping on Branson cognac like it's Sunday morning juice, and casually saying, "I don't expose people. I just hold up the mirror." It's an anonymous source. Let's call him Laptop Larry. Claims that the infamous $30,000 wire transfer that was labeled consulting is now. Fans are in full conspiracy mode now because there is no public record of any such consulting arrangement in Rhee's recent activities. Therefore, it's not just hearts on the line. It may also be paperwork. If there's one force that doesn't play games, it's the people with spreadsheets and subpoenas. Ask Fat Joe and Lauryn Hill if the feds even suspect a mix-up. They're already outside with clipboards and Bluetooth earpieces. One tweet went viral and said, "From lean back to leaning on legal counsel." The squad's about to get a Netflix document called The G-Unit Indictments. Too much? Maybe? It's too far-fetched? Not at all. And just when we thought Papoose was keeping quiet, sources claim he's gone full Studio Savage. He's reportedly recording a 12-track concept album called Restraint, which is full of subliminals and legal metaphors, and one track that is reportedly solely focused on that voicemail leak. Meanwhile, BET has allegedly offered Papoose a reality series deal to document his healing arc. And VH1 is reportedly creating a one-off special called Redemption. My truth, my terms. In other words, everyone is hurting. Everyone's healing, and everyone is securing the bag. Even Clarissa Shields. Remember her? She's back with mysterious Instagram stories that include Drake lyrics and dramatic mirror selfies with the caption, "Karma, don't miss. I just sip tea and watch. Ma'am, we see. You stirring the pot with your little gold spoon." Honestly, this is giving Shandanda the rhymes on Red Bull. We're living in a scripted universe, and no one's convinced this isn't a secret pilot for a reality series. If you thought this story was coming to a close with a press release and we ask for privacy post, think again. Benefits supposedly, he intends to reveal Remy Masada's side of the story through interviews, footage, and yes, remastered voicemail clips in 4K. Someone should call the FCC, Oprah, or Papoose's publicist. Now we're knee-deep in heartbreak with hazy timelines, legal tension, and enough drama to fuel a whole season of love and hip-hop. Hip-Hop Courtroom Chronicles, The Takeaway. Don't beef with 50 Cent unless you're prepared to become a trending topic, a headline, and a bar in someone's diss track. Ruma may have gambled with loyalty and lost the entire hand. Papoose is preparing to release Afal Courtroom Confessional album. And 50 is out there laughing in GS, cashing in on the controversy, and toasting to it all like it's just another Tuesday. However, let's talk about you, the viewer. Was Remy actually caught in the act, or was she just the victim of a clumsy setup? Or is this just Captain Chaos's routine? Should Papoose drop that album, walk away, and keep his crown intact? Your jaw is still on the floor. Hit suck if you want more chaos, trauma, and in-depth looks at celebrity scandal sagas. Don't forget to ring that bell. Is a gossip spill vibe where no loyalty is tested, no direct message is kept private, and no celebrity is spared. We unpack the madness so you don't have to. Catch you all in the next one. Keep in mind that screenshots last forever, because in this twisted world of fame, secrets, and savage screenshots, the next scandal could happen before this one finishes trending.